You know the movie. You lived the moments. The paint cans, the micro machines, the iconic scream into the night. For over 3 decades, Kevin McCallister's battle against the Wet Bandits has defined Christmas. But what happened to the real people who brought that chaos to life? Where are the faces from the attic, the airport, and that snow-covered street now? Their journeys are tales of shocking comebacks, quiet retreats, Oscar wins, Olympic glory, and profound loss. This is the full, untold story of every key player. Let's rewind time and fast forward to today. The McCallister family, from chaos to quiet. Macaulay Culkin, Kevin McCallister. The face of 90s childhood became its most cautionary tale. After unparalleled fame, a very public personal life, and a retreat from Hollywood, Macaulay Culkin engineered one of cinema's most satisfying comebacks, not onto the big screen, but into a peaceful, fulfilled life. Now a father, a successful podcast host, and an icon at peace with his legacy, he finally received his Hollywood Walk of Fame star in 2023 with his on-screen mom, Catherine O'Hara, by his side. The boy left behind had finally come home. Now, before we talk about the woman who famously left him behind, I want to share a little Christmas wish of my own with you. Right now, 99% of the amazing people watching this trip down memory lane are not subscribed. My heartfelt goal for this holiday season is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the new year, and I can't do it without you. If you're enjoying this journey back to the McCallister home, please help make this wish come true. Hit that subscribe button and like this video right now. You'll be giving the best gift to this channel and joining our growing family of film lovers. Now, let's talk about the mom who started it all with one unforgettable scream, Catherine O'Hara, Kate McCallister. Her desperate Kevin scream is etched into film history. After playing the frantic mother, Catherine O'Hara didn't just rest on her laurels, she built a masterclass in comedy. Decades later, she won an Emmy and global acclaim as the delightfully eccentric Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek, proving that true talent only deepens with time. She continues to charm at 70 with unparalleled grace and wit. John Hurd, Peter McCallister, the calm, slightly absent-minded father provided the film's warm, steady center. John Hurd enjoyed a long and prolific career in film and television after Home Alone. Tragically, he passed away in 2017 at the age of 72, leaving fans to remember him fondly as the patriarch of the chaotic but loving McCallister clan. Devin Ratray, Buzz McCallister. I wouldn't let you sleep in my room if you were growing on my ass. The tarantula-owning bully brother continued acting in films and television, most notably in the indie hit Nebraska. However, his personal life later made headlines for serious legal troubles, creating a complex and disappointing postscript for fans of the character. Michael C. Maronna, Jeff McCallister. Kevin's other older brother chose a different path. After his role in Home Alone and a starring part in the cult TV show The Adventures of Pete and Pete, Michael C. Maronna left acting. He found a successful career behind the scenes, working as a licensed electrician on major film sets in New York. Angie Campbell, Linnie McCallister. The quiet sister in the pink hat and glasses barely spoke, but had a memorable, expressive face. Angie Campbell stepped away from acting after the early 90s and has lived a completely private life ever since, one of the film's true, lost cast members. The Wet Bandits and their cronies. Joe Pesci, Harry Lyme. The Oscar-winning star of Goodfellas brought a terrifying, method-acting intensity to the role of the short-fused burglar. Pesci has said Home Alone was his most physically painful shoot. Now 81, he lives a very private, mostly retired life, having returned for one last iconic role in Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. Daniel Stern, Marv Merchants. The goofy, shrieking Marv became a fan favorite. Beyond acting, Daniel Stern is an accomplished sculptor and director. He remains proud of his work in the film, especially the legendary tarantula scene, where his scream of terror was 100% genuine. They'd glued the spider to his face mask without telling him it was fake. Gerry Bamman, Uncle Frank. "Look what you did, you little jerk!" The miserly, insult-hurling Uncle Frank was the relative everyone loved to hate. Gerry Bamman continued a steady career in film, TV, and theater, but this remains his most recognized and quoted role by far. The unforgettable supporting cast: Robert's Blossom, Old Man Marley, the terrifying neighbor with the snow shovel who turned out to be a lonely, kind-hearted grandfather. His poignant church monologue provided the film's emotional heart. The respected character actor passed away in 2011 at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances, with Marley being one of his most beloved. John Candy, Gus Polinski, the polka-playing travel companion Kate McCallister meets in the chaos. John Candy filmed all his scenes in a single, largely improvised day. The beloved comedy legend tragically died of a heart attack in 1994 at just 43, making his warm, funny turn in the film a cherished memory. Larry Hankin, Officer Balzak, a prolific character actor, his face is recognizable from dozens of shows like Friends and Seinfeld. He continues to act regularly. Ken Hudson Campbell, Santa Claus, the gruff, slightly sarcastic mall Santa. Ken continued acting and supporting roles in voiceover work. In 2022, fans rallied to support him after news of a difficult battle with cancer. Ray Toler, pizza delivery guy, the flustered delivery man who slips on the ice. He continued with a modest acting career before shifting to writing and behind-the-scenes work. Ralph Foody, Gangster Johnny, the actor from the black and white movie clip who delivers the immortal line,
"Keep the change, you filthy animal."
A Chicago character actor, Ralph Foody passed away in 1999, but his line lives on as one of the most quoted in cinema history. Anne Mary, Doris, the sweet old lady the Wet Bandits pretend to be checking on. The actress had a long career and passed away in 2016 at 94. Home Alone, 2, Lost in New York editions, Tim Curry, Mr. Hector, the Concierge. With a sinister smile and legendary laugh, Curry played the suspicious hotel manager. A stroke in 2012 greatly slowed his illustrious career, but he remains an icon, occasionally doing voice work and inspiring fans worldwide. Rob Schneider, Cedric the Bellhop. The tip-obsessed Bellhop was an early role for the future Saturday Night Live star and Adam Sandler collaborator. He continues to tour as a comedian and act. Brenda Fricker, the Pigeon Lady. The Oscar-winning actress brought profound depth to the lonely woman in Central Park. She has since retired from acting and lives quietly in Ireland, once calling this her favorite role for how it resonated with people who felt alone. Eddie Bracken, Mr. E.F. Duncan, toy store owner, the kindly owner of Duncan's toy chest. The veteran actor continued his career until his passing in 2002. Dana Ivey, staff member, played a hotel staffer who escorts Kevin. She has had a long career on Broadway and in film. Donald Trump, cameo as himself. In a surreal slice of 1992, the real estate mogul gave Kevin directions in the Plaza Hotel lobby. The cameo is now a historical footnote viewed through an entirely different lens, often pausing the film for a new generation of viewers. The Culkin dynasty and the next generation. Kieran Culkin, Fuller McCallister. The bedwetting, Pepsi-chugging cousin was played by Macaulay's real-life younger brother. Kieran quietly built one of the most respected careers in Hollywood, culminating in an Emmy-winning, star-making turn as Roman Roy in the critically adored series Succession. Many now consider him the most successful acting Culkin. Kristen M. Hoke, Brooke McCallister, played one of the many cousins. She left acting after a few early roles. Jedediah Cohen, Rod McCallister, another cousin. He also left acting for a life outside the public eye. The legacy, from global stardom to quiet normalcy, from Olympic podiums to Hollywood's Walk of Fame, their paths diverged wildly. Some made us laugh for decades, some broke our hearts, and some left us far too soon. But together, in one perfect, chaotic, heartfelt moment in 1990, they created more than a movie about booby traps. They created a timeless story about family, fear, forgiveness, and the joy of coming home, a film that has forever shaped our Christmases. Their journeys are the final, human chapter in the legend of the house on Lincoln Avenue. This is where they are now. If this walk down memory lane brought a smile to your face, or reminded you of your own holiday traditions, do us a huge favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We dive deep into the stories behind your favorite films and the actors who made them iconic. Your support helps us bring more of these nostalgic journeys to life. And as you gather with your own family this season, remember the words of a wise, albeit fictional, gangster.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.